am Symtherin, and thank you for slithering in today for a very special speed build in The Sims 4, of course. Today, as you may have noticed, there's already a shell placed. I didn't have to place any walls because I have participated in the Miss Unfortunate Shell Challenge. Now, if you don't know who Miss Unfortunate is, I don't know what you're doing with your life, and you need to stop and follow the link in the description below and go subscribe to her. She just reached 1,000 subscribers on her channel, and I couldn't be more excited for her and proud of her for reaching that big goal and that huge milestone. If you're a content creator here on YouTube, you know how important that 1K is, and we all strive for it. And I'm just so happy that she got there, and she really deserves the 1,000 plus really so many more. She should really have 1 million subscribers. But I'm going to talk a little bit about the build now. I decided I was placing this down in so many different worlds. I was in Newcrest, Willow Creek, Oasis Spring, Forgotten Hollow, but nothing was working for me. The vibes, I wasn't getting inspired until I decided to place it down in Sulani. So we have a beach home, and it could be a rental, or I'm thinking it's like maybe a family's summer home. And funny story about some of these rocks I placed, I did not know that they like blow up, and I almost burnt the whole house down. I was terrified when that happened, and I couldn't do anything because it was on fire. That was literally the scariest moment. Oops, I dropped my phone. Sorry. But it was the scariest moment because while everything was going up in flames, or starting to, I couldn't remember when the last time I saved was. And at this point, I had furnished pretty much most of the interior. So yeah, I was really worried I was going to have to, I don't know. I mean, of course, I probably could have just cheated and just bought all new items and everything would have been okay. Speaking of that, this build is up on the gallery, and make sure you do have your cheats on, especially the move objects cheat, before placing this, because I did that. I came back to my build, or this build, after some time, like it was like the next day. Sorry, I got quiet there, but and then a lamp had disappeared and it was all crazy. So here, of course, because this is a Miss Unfortunate build and she recently shared this little trick with the fireplaces, I had to use it just to pay respect to her and her genius ideas. And when she shared this, I knew I wanted to do it, but I just didn't get around to it yet. So this was a perfect time. I am in love with this living room. It's an open concept living, kitchen, dining. I cluttered it up quite a bit, not too much, because I was trying to keep in mind that it is a rental, or at least a family summer home, so I wouldn't expect it to be super cluttered. I absolutely adore this little reading nook here. I end up putting a tiny living, I think, chair, and a cats and dog ottoman, and that's a bowling stuff. I used a lot of packs in this one, and I'm not sorry because I love how it came out. Also, a lot of tool was used in this because nothing ever works the way you want it to in The Sims. But here we're just going to clutter up the bookshelf. I think I leave most of this in. I did leave most of the interior footage in, except for the bathrooms. But of course, I kept all the bathrooms in the tour at the very end, which I did try some new things in the bathrooms, 2 different things. So 2 of the bathrooms, pretty custom, so I do encourage you to go and check them out. Tell me what you think. If you don't want to watch the full speed build, in the description below I do have the chapters thing where you can just click on the timestamp for the tour, and then you'll just be jumped into time. You're a time traveler. Just like Doctor Who, which is a show I have not watched in a very long time, but I absolutely love it. And at first I put the little dining area here in the living room or the living space. It does end up being moved to the other side, closer to the kitchen, and I end up putting, it's kind of like a music corner. I put the keyboard down and some more storage space. And yeah, basically, one thing I noticed about this build is there are no bathrooms on the first floor. So, sorry. Personally, I would probably hate that because I am lazy, and if the bathroom's really far, that kind of sucks. But I think it worked out for this build anyway, because there are 3 bathrooms and we have 2 bedrooms, but you can have 2, 3, 4, 5 Sims on this lot. Maybe more, because as I am recording this, tomorrow is the day that we get the update with the bunk beds. This video is coming out Friday, so we already have it. But let me know down in the comments below if you had a chance yet to build with any bunk beds, or what you think of the update in general, because we've been asking for bunk beds for a long time, I think. Now, I wasn't, because I don't know. I didn't think it was something I really needed in the game. Although, I mean, it's realistic. I had bunk beds when me and my sister were growing up, so I like that. I do like the reality part of it, and finally having bunk beds and being able to fit more Sims in such a tiny space. So look out for some tiny build coming up soon where I get to use the bunk beds, and we can talk about it more then. Here we are cluttering up, and as I do, you might have saw I put down some dog food, but then I changed my mind and didn't want to put them there. It does go upstairs somewhere, so if your family wants to bring their pet on a vacation with them, they can. Either a dog or a cat would work, because there is also a litter box in one of the bathrooms. Yes, I remembered the litter box. The kitchen's already pretty much done because I forgot to hit record. I was too busy watching my good friend Slythering on Twitch play some Harry Potter, which, if you guys are really into Harry Potter, I do suggest that you go and check out her streams on Sundays. I'll have her Twitch down in the description below too, because apparently this is a build where I get to just plug in all my friends, which, I mean, I'm not complaining, and I hope you aren't either. I thought this little nook here was a perfect little office space. So maybe your sim has a job that they kind of can work from home, or maybe they have to check in while they're on vacation, which honestly really sucks, but I also understand that life, because unfortunately on my off days sometimes I get contacted and I have to kind of deal with it. So it is what it is. And I didn't put a computer down because your Sims can carry a laptop in their inventory, so I didn't have to worry about that. Yeah, over here we've got the pet bowl so your pets can eat, and then we just decorate with a mirror. I used the Jungle Adventure mirror twice in this build, and think island living curtain there. But yeah, and some plants. On the balcony out there, which you'll see at the end, there is a couple of yoga mats and some lounge chairs, so there's a lot of activities your Sims can do. I ended up putting a laundry nook up here and a pinball, that's not a pinball. Ping pong table. That's the word. Yeah, a little sitting area, some Don't Wake the Llama, some more bookshelves, a fish tank. So this is basically like just a activity hallway, because it was mostly a hallway. And in the other hallway leading to the master bedroom, there is also a chessboard and an easel. Behind the door here on the landing is our first bathroom. And then the second one is in the master bedroom. The third one is up on the third floor landing, right outside of the kids' bedroom, or where I would imagine a kid's bedroom would be. More cluttering up. This is a longer video than I'm really used to doing a voiceover for, so please excuse me, but you guys have spoken, you wanted more interiors, so I'm more than willing to give it to you. And if you're willing to watch this long, wow, you're awesome. I really appreciate you helping me get some watch time, whether it be in the background or not. So it looks like I lied and I did leave in a bathroom. So here is the master bedroom bathroom, and it is fully functional. Your Sim can go in there and take a bath. This is the only bathtub in this. No, it's not. I lied. There's 2 bathtubs, 1 shower. I always wanted to play around with the idea of like a open concept master bedroom. So here was my chance to try that. Now I'm playing around because there's these weird shadows kept coming up on these counters and I couldn't fix it. So I just kind of left it and cluttered it up. So you can kind of not even tell at the end. They just really bothered me. I don't know what it was. If you know what would be causing that, let me know in the comments down below and how you would go about to fix it. But this master bedroom is so cozy. It's got its own little balcony, of which there's just a little couch and one of those drink trays from Spa Day, I think. I know there's 2 in the game, one from Spa Day and one from another pack, but I can't remember which one I used. We did a double dresser. We sized up this fun looking clock. I love that clock and I never get to use it, but this room had so much color I felt like, why not? It's the perfect time to use more color. I'm always down for some more color and clutter. Color and clutter. And here we're sizing up a rug and using tool once again. I am definitely getting very comfortable with the tool mod. So if I'm no pro, I want to say that I am not a pro. I don't do anything super fancy with the tool mod, but some of these small daunting tasks that you can do with the tool mod that used to like scare me, I can do it now with like, I'm like, whatever, no problem. We have moved on to the kids' bedroom. I didn't really have any personality in mind because I was basically like, if this is a rental, maybe whoever's renting it out just made sure that there are some toys and activities for kids to play with up in their room. And all the beds are the same with all the same sheets. Pretty simple, I think. And I thought that cats and dogs I love that one when they're all playing Don't Wake the Llama. It's so cute. I want that in my real house. I really do. I'm serious. I do. It's like the poker one, but better because there's a llama. But yeah, we are going to be wrapping up the speed build pretty shortly. We're going to move on to the patio areas next as we wrap it up. I really do hope you guys enjoyed the video. Once again, please go and check out Miss Unfortunate. I beg you. She's a very close friend, very dear to my heart, and I don't know where I would be on YouTube without her support and willingness to always chat and discuss whatever questions that may arise. She's really a pal, and there's still time to do the shell challenge if you're interested. Deadline is April 10th, I believe. If I'm wrong, I'll make a correction down below. But that's it for today, friends. We made it. If you enjoyed the video, give it a big old thumbs up. If you're not already, I would love to have you. Please subscribe and then ring the bell for those notifications. Until the next build, don't forget, never tickle a sleeping dragon. See you!
try to